thank you for joining us for this week's Business Spotlight. Today I'm with Dan Vigilante from Daniel P. Vigilante CPAs, and we are excited to be here with him. He is a local accountant, and we have finally had the opportunity, been trying for a little while, but had the opportunity to spotlight him this week. And we're just going to kind of go through everything and get to know Dan and his firm a little bit further. So how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. So Dan,
thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We're very excited to go over your firm. Dan, he's going to tell us a little bit about his firm and what he does. But most importantly, is we're really excited to be speaking with him today. He's been in business for quite some time. He's got tremendous background, tremendous testimonials, and it's really been a pleasure to be able to work with him and get him on here today and kind of find out a little bit more about what he does. So, Dan, we're just going to jump right into it and kind of go through and find out a little more about you. So, why don't we start with kind of the man behind the desk? Tell me about you. Tell me about why you got into this and a little about your firm.
Just a little background. I took an accounting course in high school, loved math, and went into became an accounting major in college and went right into public accounting from there. And I always felt that if you know accounting, then you can understand businesses and how businesses work, and you can help businesses grow and make more money.
Excellent. Very, very good. What kind of, what are your typical clients? What kind of clients do you typically work with?
Typically our clients they're anywhere from startup to say 15 million in sales. Our sweet spot's between $1 million and $5 million in sales. 10 plus employees, and the owners work very hard. They're very good at what they do. They work hard for their family, and they're good at what they do, and they know that we're good at what we do, and together we help them grow their business and make more money and save more money in taxes.
That's great. That's great. What is your favorite thing about being a CPA? What do you just love about the job itself?
What I love helping a client get a loan to get them over the hump, save them taxes when you look at somebody's situation and you tell them you do no planning and you're going to owe 50 grand, and if we do some planning here we can save we could save you $30,000 in taxes. So I love saving clients money, and I love watching my clients grow and make more money. That's where I get the most fun, just watching my clients grow and develop.
Perfect. Excellent. So that sounds great, but not everything's perfect. What's the hardest part about the job? What's the hardest part about having a firm, and a little bit about some of the challenges that you come across?
Well, the hardest part is probably getting the clients typically have books that are set up to save money in taxes for tax purposes. They're not set up to make money in their business, and just getting the books aligned so that and getting the client aligned so that we're on the same page they know how their business is doing on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, and they can make better business decisions and make more money.
Perfect. So
getting that alignment is kind of the challenge.
Right. That's great, and that's exactly what you want to do for any small business. I'm sure that's, for anybody out there, is exactly what they want to hear. How about some of your big wins, some of the good stories that you've really helped help some of the businesses that you've worked with? What are some of the great opportunities you've had over the years?
There's many stories, but one client in particular, a steel fabricator. Dad had a heart attack. Dad and daughter ran the business for years. He had a heart attack, so he was out of the business. Daughter had to jump in and run the whole business right from Jump Street. Really didn't get involved in the accounting side of the business until Dad had a heart attack. We had to set up their set of books on QuickBooks, meet with them on a monthly basis, and get her up to speed on the financial side of the business. And now she took Dad's business from a $3 million steel fabricator up to a $10 million fabricator. Wow. And just with regular reviews of her books and records, cleaning up her books and records, and we grew her company over time. It's a great story.
That is great.
And there's tons of stories on the tax side where I had one client who got audited by Department of Labor, and they got fined a ton of money, and after our work and our efforts, we got the fine down to like $1,000. I cleared the whole thing up. Wow. I had another client, a full body gym, a holistic gym, and their old accountant told them they would owe $20,000 in tax. I sat down, looked at their tax situation, talked to them both, husband and wife, in detail, came back with a plan, and when I finalized their plan, they owed $6,000.
Wow.
So they saved 14 grand the first year, and they're going to save 10 grand a year for the next 4 years after that.
That's incredible.
So they're going to save like $50,000 just by working with us, talking to us about their situation,
Sure.
and I help them based on what they told me. Then I could plan for them. Lay out a tax plan for them.
And that's part of being a certified tax coach, right? Is that,
Yes.
That's
Certified tax coaches, I'm one of 600 certified tax coaches across the country. We are CPAs that have we've had extra training, extra time, effort, and we specialize in finding all tax loopholes that are available to our clients. And those tax loopholes save our clients hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Wow.
So, and there's not a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
You've got to go to the experts if you want to save money. If you need a heart surgery, you go to the heart doctor. If you want to save money in taxes, you go to a certified tax
Sure.
coach. So that's my recommendation, whether you use me or somebody else.
Are you able to tell us a couple of the secrets behind the success? Some of the ways that you might be able to help them utilizing that.
Yeah, I can tell you the most important thing is that the client really has to tell me what they're about and kind of their background, what they do personally, what they do business, how they spend their money, because the more I find out about the client, the more I can help you and develop a tax plan to fit you. It's not, I'm going to develop a tax plan to save you money. We're developing tax plans that fit into your life and into your way of life. And that's really the key, to develop plans that fit into your life, that work for you, and that save you money and work for you at the same time.
That's great. Kind of going back to the clients
Yeah.
a little bit. What are some of the pain points? What are the areas that you typically have to, whether it's a current client or a prospect? What are the things that you see pretty often that you have to typically work with?
The two biggest pains, one is, I always say, we turn our clients' quick messes into business successes, and clients have horrible books or very messy books, and that's kind of the biggest thing you see.
Right.
And that's usually our starting point for a client, getting them cleaned up, and then putting them on a maintenance plan after that to make sure they're protected and their numbers are solid moving forward. That's one. And then the other point is, clients, I hear time and time again that they pay too much in taxes. And there's a number, and when you hear that, when a client says they're paying too much, they are.
Right.
That's my guiding light. If they say they are, then they are. There's more behind the phrase, and when you dig deep, you find out ways to save the money. Yeah.
Good. So kind of going back, and you've went through a lot of great stuff and appreciate it. What are 3 reasons why somebody should work with you? Why a small business or medium-sized business would work with your firm?
Okay. We're going to, first and foremost, we're going to give you good books and records. We're going to give you good numbers. We're going to clean you up so that you know exactly if you're making or losing money, and how much, and where you're making money, where you're losing money. That's 1. 2, you're going to save the most. You're going to save in taxes, because we're going to develop a tax plan for you. But 3, we're just proactive. We'll work with our clients on a regular basis during the year. They know now, we're in January, they know now where they're going to be in April. There's no surprises April 15th. So those are the 3 areas that we really focus on for our clients.
Excellent. That's great. So right now, this was great that we had the chance to talk to you. We're going to hopefully get this out to quite a few people that watch our weekly spotlights. Are there any offers or anything that you can kind of provide to them, the individuals that are watching this, the businesses that are out there, that might help them kind of get in contact with you or reach out and maybe start a discussion?
Well, what I would say is the first meeting is always free, so I'll be happy to talk to you up front. I will tell you whether I can work with you or not. I'll spend the time with you up front, a couple hours, to see if there's a fit. If there's a fit, we'll talk about how to move forward. If there's not a fit, then we part friends. But I spend the time up front to see if there's a fit and if I can help you.
Excellent.
That's the most important thing, and find out about the client, you.
Great. So that's really, everything we have for today. It was great to meet with Dan. If you're watching this video, that means either below or to the right, you will have an opportunity to click and schedule a time to speak with Dan and get more information about him and his firm, and hopefully set up that free consultation call, which there's no reason not to do, of course, right? He's been around for a long time. He's got, as he mentioned, some great services and a great background. You might as well take the opportunity to take advantage of that quick call. Dan, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you want to kind of go through real quick before we finish up? Any last words?
I think we're good.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching. And Dan, have a great day.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's Business Spotlight from East Main Digital Marketing. My name is Ian Magley, and this week we're really excited to have Dan Vigilante from Dan Vigilante CPAs and Profitability Consultants. Dan is a local business to us, and we've been working with him for a little while, help with brand management and growing his customer base. He's an amazing accountant. But they have just so much more going on within their firm: bookkeeping, QuickBooks management, taxes. He's a certified tax coach, as you'll see in our video. And, it's really exciting. We've been trying to get him on to do our, weekly spotlight for a little while. It's great speaking with him. And in the video, you'll see how much he can do for small businesses in the New Jersey area. So if you're a small business in New Jersey looking for somebody who can really help you with saving your money, saving your time, tax strategies, and really just profitability in general, definitely check out this video. We appreciate you taking a look at this week's Business Spotlight, and we hope to see you soon.